pretty lies. Look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Non, c'est un de nos collègues qui l'ont trouvé alors, à mon avis.
What news? Have you learned anything?
J'espère que oui.
Sourcelay is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the test.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence? Let us begin with Sourcelay himself. What is it?
He sold illicit salt.
Of that there can be no doubt. One of Hyzant's own saintly seven is a...
If we cannot secure the help of the
Ouais,
remaining
mais on
saints,
fait comment
we've
pour
no choice
trouver
but
un...
doing so will require
un truc qui tient le coup, quoi, pour le dénoncer?
Sourcelay's
Incontrovertible proof that we lack, unfortunately.
Then, we must prepare to face charges of false accusation.
Now then, let us focus on where we might find the evidence.
We should search the Hierophant.
That would require the Holy One's permission, which will never be granted so long as I, a Rosellan.
Were we to sneak in, anything we find will become evidence that we are enemies.
There is no doubt in my mind that Sourcelay was engaged.
The trouble remains that we've got no...
Ouais, le problème, tu veux
Searching
faire comment
palace
d'autre?
is not an
On
option.
n'a pas d'autre solution, hein. On n'a pas d'autre solution.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence.
And Sourcelay will find us out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence then. What is our next move?
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Camcel once more.
Serenoa and his retinue know House End is involved in the illicit salt trade, yet fail to secure any solid evidence to back up their position growing tenuous. House Wolffort makes a reckless bid to persuade Camcel, Minister of Domestic Affairs.
Ah, je sens que je vais être dans la merde. On voit les juges, hein, c'est incroyable. Gars, j'ai pas une chance, quoi, je ramasse tout la gueule. Bientôt, je vais combattre avec des chaussons.
You've been summoned to the palace, Minister Camcel. The Holy One is to hear the accusations against Minister End and question House Wolffort.
Very well.
So, Sourcelay has made the first move. Serenoa must not have been able to secure evidence against him. But order cannot truly be restored simply by sentencing House Wolffort.
Bah, trouve quelque chose, je sais pas moi.
I must make of this opportunity what I can.
Ouais, bravo, hey, Frankenstein, t'es cheaté, frère. Hein. Nous, c'est qu'est-ce qu'on essaye, hein, c'est trouver. Hein.
So there is to be a trial, I see. The Holy One requires the presence of the Saintly Seven immediately.
And here I thought you nearly had him, Wolford. Did I overestimate you? No matter. There's more than one way to trap a greedy boar. Now then, who will be best put to the task?
Tu veux que je trouve comment des preuves? C'est je pouvais même pas en parler. C'est... Ça, il faut m'expliquer là, je comprends pas. J'ai trouvé aucune preuve, il n'y avait plus personne qui voulait parler avec moi.
Hey, what's that child like?
I have nowhere else to go.
Oh la pauvre.
Where are your parents?
They died years ago.
My lord.
My name is Serenoa.
Picoletta.
Pourquoi les tapes là?
Nicoletta, you throw that ball with such skill.
Because it's my job. When I throw this ball, everyone applauds. Well, they used to. But the circus is gone now, so I'm on my... What are you doing here, mister?
We are trying to put an end to this war.
I hate war. War made everyone go away. You're
Well,
really gonna end the war? I can throw my ball and help you fight the bad people.
Ah, mais elle sympa la miss.
Oops.
My lord, we cannot simply leave this poor child here.
I know. But before we go fight the bad people, let us fill our bellies. After that, perhaps you could show us some tricks with your ball.
Sure thing.
Elle est choupette, elle est choupette. Oh, le choupette quand même, arrête, il faut pas être méchant. Oh, avec un colonne de combat, ça c'est intéressant, surtout même si le coin ne bouge pas, ça peut être intéressant. Par contre, qu'est-ce que ça va donner dans celui-là? Par contre, je vois pas du tout comment on peut se sortir, je vois pas.
The inquiry of House Wolford stood accused by Minister Sorsley. We of the Saintly Seven will preside over this trial. Serenoa Wolford, you stand before the Holy One. Do you swear by the goddess to speak the truth?
I swear.
Vas-y, on va
Minister
essayer.
Exham Marshal, you may begin the proceedings.
We know Minister Sorsley quite well, having worked with him for these long years.
Maintenant, avec une relation de travail qui dure.
But we know comparatively little of you, Lord Serenoa. Therefore, we must first determine whether you are worthy of our trust.
Talent digne de confiance.
Surely you have not forgotten his position among the Saintly Seven of the Holy State of Hyzan.
Ouais. Aurait...
I would never forget, but...
Then why do you lay these accusations at Sorsley's feet? As one of the Saintly Seven, he speaks with the voice of the goddess herself.
Pourquoi essayer de compléter?
Your actions undermine the goddess's ordained order. I have nothing further to ask.
Next, Minister Kamsel Farrant will make his...
You must understand the difficult position you have put us in. Sauntering into our home to denounce one of our own. We are a welcoming people, and so must be wary of those who seek to take advantage of our open heart. If a stranger came to you with unfounded accusations against one of your people, I doubt. Have you any proof of the foul deeds you claim have taken place in our land?
Heureusement, non.
I'm afraid we haven't been able to uncover any solid...
That is unfortunate, Lord Serenoa. Hearsay is not enough for us to act upon. I have nothing more to ask.
Minister Tenebrous, if you would.
It isn't strange that lay people would fail to grasp the goddesses. We seven, however, do understand her will.
Oui, exact, ouais.
It is moot to judge Sorsley, one of the seven, based on evidence brought against, unless you have testimony from one who understands the goddess's will.
not understand the goddess's will, but all I can do is ask that you believe me.
Then there is no reason to even hold this trial. Do you not see that? I have no further questions.
Minister Lila Biscraft, ask her.
It is plain to me that Sorcelet has indeed engaged in misconduct. Namely, yet while I do not doubt he bribed an official of Glenbrook, what the bribe was for remains unclear. Perhaps you can shine some light on the matter, Lord Serenoa?
Ouais, puis servir, c'est demain après toi.
The unlawful salt is an inferior product bulked up with additives. Sorcelet must have wanted to seal the official's lips with...
That makes no sense. Anyone would be able to tell what salt was unlawful if it was mixed with so many. Paying for someone's silence over such a thing would be worthless. It seems you cannot tell us Sorcelet's true motive. I have no more questions.
I, Idor Delmira, will ask one final... I cannot deny, Lord Serenoa, that Sorcelet can be foolish. But he is also dedicated to the goddess, and he has worked much good as one of the seven. Though he is not faultless by any means, I believe if we are to pass judgment on such a man, we must prove his guilt to the goddess herself. So let me ask you this, Serenoa Wolf. Where exactly are we to find such evidence against Sorcelet and...
We could find nothing in town, so there must be something here in the palace.
In this palace, where we live and work beneath the ever-watch... How disappointing, Serenoa Wolford, that you still do not grasp the extent. My questions are done. Now we will confer with one another. The Holy One will pass judgment after hearing our opinions.
Je suis dans la merde. Je suis dans la merde.
Serenoa Wolford, the Holy One.
Ça veut dire quoi?
House Wolford was found to have spoken untrue. You brought baseless accusations against the most exalted Sorcelet End. Such blasphemous actions cannot go unpunished.
Wait, we meant no insult against the goddess.
Luckily for you, her mercy extends even to heretics. You have faced Sorcelet's forces in battle and emerged the victor.
What?
Oh, t'es dans la merde, mon gros.
Whomsoever earns the goddess's divine grace be cleansed of all sin.
Je vais essayer qu'il parte. Mais je demande si je pouvais changer ça. Je crois pas, parce que j'ai parlé avec tout le monde. Ça n'a rien donné. Bon, par contre, voilà les gens, on va s'arrêter ici pour ce jeu. Je sais, j'arrête au bon moment, mais pour moi, voilà, j'aime bien faire un petit live maintenant. Et je trouve que c'est un moment croustillant pour la suite. Je vous remercie beaucoup d'avoir vu ce live. Puis on se retrouve dans une prochaine vidéo. Amusez-vous bien, allez. Ciao.